What is up, investors, and welcome back to the Everything Crypto Show, where we bring you the latest and most important news moving the crypto markets, DeFi tutorials on how you can optimize your crypto holdings to earn some juicy yield, as well as deep dives on projects we see as having huge potential for the future. Now, as always, please remember that nothing on this channel is financial advice, rather my own thoughts, opinions, and research that I have compiled and broken down for viewer education and entertainment purposes only. I want this community to thrive, so please invest responsibly, and I love and appreciate all of you. And on that note, it is time to sit back, grab that morning cup of joe, and enjoy the show. And just some basic house cleaning stuff before we get into the video. If you have not yet hit that sub and like button, please consider doing so, as it does cost you guys nothing and it means a whole lot to me. And if you do want to keep up with all the moves that we are making in real time in the market, then go ahead and follow us on the Twitter page and join the Telegram channel. Both links are in the description down below. If you are following me on Twitter, you know that we are doing a subscriber special giveaway for hitting that 12.5K mark. So definitely go ahead and check that out if you are interested in participating in the giveaway. And I mean, who doesn't like free stuff? I love free stuff. So anyways, getting into the content. Speaking of free stuff, we're actually going to be talking today about how you can generate some juicy yield on your HBAR through DeFi liquid staking. We have mentioned it in multiple videos, and I do think that a tutorial is long overdue. So this is the website. If you go to staderlabs.com, you're going to find this webpage right here. And what you can see is that they actually do offer liquid staking solutions for Hedera, Polygon, for Phantom, and then they also have liquid staking for Solana, Ethereum, Cosmos, and Near Protocol coming soon. But what we are going to be focusing on today is Hedera staking, as the yield right now is upwards of 45% APY. And as this is actually the first staking solution being built on Hedera, they definitely have some very exciting things coming up that we will talk about at the end of the video. But first, I'm going to walk you guys through how you can begin to earn some yield on your HBAR yourselves. And for starters, how do they actually allow you to earn yield on your HBAR? And that is through liquid staking with HBARX. And essentially what happens here is that when you are staking your HBAR, you are going to mint a new liquid token, HBARX. So we talk often on the channel about like crypto.org chain staking, and when you stake your CRO, it is actually locked in that pool. You have no access to it. However, the huge benefit to liquid staking with Hedera here is that when you actually do lock up your HBAR, you are going to receive HBARX in return, and then in the very near future, you will actually be able to use this HBARX to go ahead and generate yield in other ways through the Hedera DeFi ecosystem. So liquid staking definitely has its advantages when compared to regular staking, as you are not suffering from this lockup period, and that is why I'm a big fan of this staking solution, not to mention the incredible APY that I have been earning here for the past month and a half since the release. So if you guys go to the Stader page, then you actually click on here to stake HBAR, this is what it's going to look like to you, okay? It is going to ask you to connect your wallet, and what it's going to show you is that you can see the exchange rate for HBARX to HBAR. You can see the total value locked right now, which is currently over 500 million HBAR, and you can also see the APY coming in here currently at the time of recording at 46.2688%, and I would not be surprised if this does actually move down by the time this video comes out, as the more total value locked in this pool, this does continue to go lower and lower. But do not worry, as Stader has already announced they do have a plan for the future of this APY, and you know, if you are to get in here sooner rather than later, then you just have more time to take advantage of this really nice yield while it is still around. And if you guys are wondering how we actually calculated this APY, I'm going to leave a video down in the description below. This was the very first video that we made on Stader before it released, and basically we broke everything down, from the benefits of liquid staking to the reward calculation breakdown to the risk-reward ratio. We talked about all of that in this video. So if you want more of like a general introduction to what exactly Stader Hedera is, then definitely go ahead and check that out first and then come back to this video. But assuming that you do have kind of like basic knowledge of what the Stader staking protocol is, and you are ready to start earning some nice yield on your HBAR, I got you guys. So we are going to go through this step by step. So for starters, you're going to go to the Chrome web store and download the Hashpack wallet. This is a self-custodial wallet built for Hedera decentralized applications, DeFi, and NFTs. Setting up this wallet is very similar to any other self-custodial wallet like MetaMask, Coinbase wallet, or the Crypto.com DeFi wallet, in which you basically need to set up a password and you are given a seed phrase. This seed phrase is the full lock and key to your account. You must keep this seed phrase private and secure. Now, if you have set up any other hot wallet, this should not be a hard time for you to figure out. However, if you have not, I will once again leave a link in the description down below, and this video will walk you through step by step of how to actually set up the Hashpack wallet. So, assuming that you have successfully set up this Hashpack wallet and you have moved HBAR into the Hashpack wallet that you are ready to stake, I am now going to walk you through how you can actually access HBARX through the Stader Hedera website. So we are back at staderlabs.com. We are going to click Stake HBAR. It's going to bring us back to this screen here. And now that you have your Hashpack wallet set up, you are going to press Connect Wallet. Now your Hashpack wallet is going to open up and ask you to actually approve of this connection. You are going to approve, and then boom, your screen is going to look something like this. And this is what my screen currently looks like. So you can actually see my total amount of HBARX here. And for you guys, this will be 0, assuming that you have not staked yet. It shows you the total value locked, it shows you the APY, and it also shows you what my HBARX is worth if I was to actually convert it back to HBAR. So you'll see here that 14,659 HBARX is actually equivalent to 15,515 HBAR. So very nice conversion there. And then what you can see is that 1 HBARX is actually equivalent to 1.0584 HBAR. And the way that this staking protocol works is that this number here goes up every single day, meaning that HBARX continues to gain value against HBAR. And the very simple way to actually explain this relationship is that on day 1, if I had staked this amount of HBAR right here, if I had staked 14,659 HBAR, I would receive 14,659 HBARX in return. However, now this HBARX is actually worth 15,515 HBAR, meaning that the value of my HBARX has gone up against the value of Hedera. So you are not actually earning stake in like a very general way where HBAR is being given to your account. Rather, you are exchanging your HBAR for HBARX, and HBARX is increasing in value against HBAR, meaning that when you actually go to unstake, you will receive more HBAR in return than you had initially put in. So how do you actually get your HBARX? First things first, you're going to go to the stake page here, and then you're going to type in how much HBAR you want to stake. I put in 1 just as an example, and you're going to see here that 1 HBAR is going to net you 0.9448 HBARX, and then boom, you're going to click stake. It's going to bring you to this page. Staking of 1 HBAR is in progress, and it's going to actually bring you to your Hashpack wallet, where you are going to have to approve of the smart contract execution. And then boom, give it about 20 to 30 seconds and you will be brought back to this page. You will see the amount of HBARX that you have on the Stader webpage, as well as in your Hashpack wallet. You're also going to see here the available balance left in your wallet if you do want to stake more. And basically at this point, you're just going to notice that if you come back every single day and check on this page, you're going to see that HBARX is continuing to climb in value against HBAR, that your total HBARX value is going to continuously increase on a daily basis. And yeah, that'll really help you guys understand the relationship between HBARX and HBAR. But basically, you are just going to sit back and let that HBAR accumulate. Now, one of the big advantages that we did talk about in relation to liquid staking is the fact that your tokens are not locked up, meaning that you put in this HBAR and you get this HBARX in return. And usually the reason this is very, very advantageous for people to liquid stake is because that means that you can then go ahead and take your liquid token, in this case HBARX, and stake it in other DeFi pools. So you are basically double dipping off of one token to earn yield in 2 different places. Now, the problem with this right now is that because Stader is the first staking protocol to go live on Hedera, there's actually really nothing to do with your HBARX right now except let it sit in the Hashpack wallet. There are no additional places to earn yield yet, but I do believe that this is going to change in the very near future, and that is why I want to bring this video to you guys before that happens. As we can see here, that Stader Hedera has something special coming our way. They say hashtag redefining Hedera, so I like the pun there, but I think they are clearly hinting at actually introducing more DeFi protocols that will allow us to utilize our HBARX. And I did actually listen into a Twitter space they held last Friday, and I heard some very interesting things in this call. However, the Twitter account, your HBAR to 1000, really sums it up well, what we did learn in this call, and some things that I do expect to come in the coming weeks. So for starters, they say, yes, Stader Hbar will be integrating with Hedera protocol staking. And for those of you who don't know what this is, Hedera will also be launching their own native staking at some point this year. So pretty much Stader will actually be integrating with the Hedera native staking. And there are plans to sponsor others to come and build on top of HBARX. They are currently talking to DEXs that are building, and the money marketplaces is another thing they can use, incentivizing people to build on. They are a key piece of DeFi infrastructure that HBARX can be used on. They are also in direct talks with some of the NFT platforms to have HBARX directly accepted for NFT payments. Essentially, what they are aiming for here is for HBARX to be used as pretty much the network currency. It is the same risk that you are taking from an exposure point of view if you hold HBAR or HBARX. HBARX is essentially just HBAR plus yield every day. So why would you not use HBARX? It is up to the team to make sure it is widely distributed and widely accepted, and they want it to be a very boring, clear-cut currency that is safe and secure to use, that will add the most value to the DeFi ecosystem. And specifically on DeFi, it might seem that it's a small thing that a DEX and a lending protocol comes online, but this is not at all the case at all. There are imbalances that create arbitrage opportunities, and basically what they're saying here is that the transaction increase is exponential. It is not linear, because for every person that has HBARX, they are creating the opportunity for multiple other transactions via the Hedera network. And essentially, the APY will ultimately drop. However, they are going to make sure it is a smooth drop and not a steep drop. They are working in conjunction with the Hbar Foundation on the numbers for the next quarter, and we should see announcements in the coming weeks on that. So as of right now, the APY is in the mid 40s, and of course we all know that as adoption increases, it will not remain that way, but they have done the work in terms of getting the engine started, and they are not going to let this go. The right way forward is to quickly integrate this with the native protocol staking layer to make it self-sustaining, and there will be an interim plan that bridges them to that. So basically what they're saying here is they are going to rely on the native protocol staking to actually self-sustain the liquid staking that is taking place through the Stader staking protocol. So that is why I really like this project. I do like the team behind the project, as they have pretty much provided the first way to earn some yield on our HBAR, and now they are looking for ways, first of all, for us to actually expand this HBARX and utilize it to earn additional yield, as well as find ways for us to use HBARX across the ecosystem as a whole, essentially making HBARX like HBAR plus a little bit of yield every day, which is something I am always a fan of as a long-term holder. So I definitely do look forward to seeing what this project does next. As always, I will keep you guys in the loop as news comes out, but I do hope that this tutorial helped you learn how you can begin to earn some juicy APY on your HBAR. Let me know in the comments down below if you found it helpful. Are you actually choosing to stake your HBAR? Are you waiting for the native protocol staking? I really want to hear you guys' thoughts, so let me know in the comments down below. Peace out for now.